Good morning, children. Yesterday we come to an end with our first lesson, the globe, the model of the earth. So let's revise this lesson, what all things we have learned from this lesson. Okay, I now know. The first is a globe is a small model of the earth. So globe exactly looks like earth. It is a model of the earth. The second point is about equator. What is equator? The equator is an imaginary line encircling the earth midway between the poles, and it divides the earth into two equal halves called the hemispheres. See this diagram of the earth. These all are the imaginary lines of the earth. Okay, now see the middle line. This is called equator, and because of this equator the earth is divided into two half parts. The upside is northern hemisphere and the downside is southern hemisphere. Okay, see in this diagram you will be able to see this equator, and because of this equator there are two halves. It is divided into two parts. See the third point. Latitudes are horizontal lines drawn on a globe or a map that go round the earth parallel to the equator. Now we'll see what is latitudes. See in this diagram, these all the lines are latitudes. These all the lines are called latitudes, and these all are parallel to the equator. This middle line is called equator. This we have learned. So these all the lines which other lines are parallel to the equator, these are called latitudes. In simple way we all can say sleeping lines. Okay, and see one more thing, these all the lines are not actually drawn on the earth. Yes, just to study the earth, these all the lines are drawn on the globe. So these all are imaginary lines drawn on the globe. Either it is equator, latitudes, longitudes or axis. The fourth point is longitudes are vertical lines drawn on a globe or a map that run from North Pole to the South Pole. See this diagram? Here is the North Pole and here is the South Pole. So these all the standing lines you are able to see. These are vertical lines. Okay, in simple words we can say standing lines. So all these vertical lines drawn on a globe that run from North Pole to the South Pole are called as longitudes. Next point is, if we know the latitude and the longitude of a place, we can locate it accurately on a global grid. When both these longitudes and the latitudes are intersecting each other, it looks like a net. It's called as global grid. Okay, if you know the exact longitude and the latitude of a particular area or of a place, so it will be easy for us to locate, just to find out that particular place. I have shared a video through which you will come to know how the particular place can be located. Words to remember, these all are the very important definitions. Okay, axis. What is axis? An imaginary line that runs through the North Pole and the South Pole and around which the earth spins. See in this diagram, there is one line, the red color line you are able to see. Yes, it passes through the earth. So this is called axis. This line runs through the earth from the North Pole to the South Pole, and around it the earth spins. See, this is a diagram of a globe. In this globe also you are able to see. It's a model of the earth. So there is a particular rod which is passing through the earth, inside the earth, and through which the earth is, this particular globe is revolving. Okay, and see how you are able to look, able to see this globe. It is slightly tilted. Okay. Let's see the exercises. The first question is fill in the blanks. The earth rotates along an imaginary line called the dash. The earth is rotating. Just now we have seen an image of a globe. Yes, the earth is rotating along an imaginary line. An imaginary line, that particular line which is running from North Pole to South Pole? Yes, the axis. So the first fill in the blanks answer is the axis. Second, the earth is divided into two hemispheres along an imaginary line called the... Which line is dividing the earth into two hemispheres? Yes, in the middle of the diagram just now we have seen, it is equator. So the answer of second fill in the blanks is equator. The third fill in the blank, dash are lines that run parallel to the equator. Which lines which are parallel to the equator? Equator just now we have seen it is like a sleeping line. Okay, and there are these some other lines which are parallel to the equator. Those lines are called as latitudes. Yes, see this image. One more time I'm going to show. This is equator and these all are the other lines are parallel to the equator. So these other lines are called as latitudes. So the third fill in the blanks answer is latitude. Latitudes are lines that run parallel to the equator. Number 4. On a globe, the lines running between the two poles, from North Pole to the South Pole, there are few lines which are running. In simple words, just now we have seen said as standing lines. What they are called? Yes, those are called as longitudes. Latitudes are sleeping lines. In simple words I am telling, and longitudes are standing lines. Now the latitude marked 23.5 degree S, S means south, is known as the dash of dash. Just now we have seen the diagram of all the latitudes. Just see in this diagram, 23.5 degree S. S means south. So where is 23.5 south? South means upside is the north and downside is the south. Where is the 23.5 S? Here it is. So what this particular line is called? Tropic of Capricorn. So we have got the answer of fifth. Fill in the blank. The latitude marked 23.5 degree S means south is known as Tropic of Capricorn. The meridian marked 0 degree is called the dash meridian. The another name for 0 degree meridian is prime meridian. It is also called as prime meridian. Or another name is Greenwich meridian. See here in this diagram you are able to see where is Greenwich meridian or prime meridian. This line you are able to see. Yes, this is Greenwich meridian or prime meridian.